This will be the switch I'll be using for my next demonstration movie for the signal logic system. I do not endorse Atlas Code 100 track. This is probably one of the poorest quality switches you can buy that's on the market right now. I did doctor it up a little bit. I modified the throw rod, added a homemade scratch-built illuminated rotating switch stand that's actually like a preliminary prototype for my next project, which will be prototypical operating switch stands. I narrowed the head block ties a little closer together, and I powered the frog. These two indicators represent whether or not the point is tight all the way to the stock rail. We're indicating green because we're lined for normal, yellow for reverse. I have a operating knob here. I've operated these with homemade slow motion motors, knob, levers, tortoise machines, snap switches. I mean, for this, obviously you wouldn't want this ugly knob on your layout, but I mean, for this demonstration, this will work just fine. I want to tell you that these indicators are also driving the signal heads, whereas this is giving a high for the signal involved with normal, and this is giving a high for signals involved with it reverse, whereas everything in between, they both go out, is pushing a low and dropping all your signals involved red. And you probably noticed by now that it is in fact rotating. It's a light bulb. They're not 4 LEDs glued back to back, and it does rotate 90 degrees. I'll show you a close-up of that later. I also want to tell you that these indicate not because the point is touching the rail, because this is already hardwired to each other. It's indicating because the relays on the underside of this are saying that the point is all the way over far enough. It has nothing to do with, there is no connection indicating because the point touches the rail. It has nothing to do with it. Here's a demonstration. This is a shim stock, white styrene, 10/1000 of an inch. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the points, and I'm going to close the switch on it. And you'll see over here that it did not indicate, which means all your signals are red now. And watch this, when I remove it, it indicates. And you see the other side, sure. Put it in there, close the switch on it. Yellow does not indicate. Remove it, it does. These would represent your panel indicators on a control panel, or your yellow and green if you're doing a scale model CTC board. Here's a closer look at the switch stand, and I'm not using LEDs, and there's nothing turning on or turning off, and it actually is rotating 90 degrees. I'll turn it slow. You can see it. It's a shame that the actual red and green colors probably aren't going to show up very well in the movie.